secretly obscure currencies are very sought after in Guild Wars 2, because not only are they very profitable, but also they can be used to make the legendary obsidian armor that comes out in less than a month. And you mostly can only get them by doing the daily metas, which are time-gated. But in this video, I'm going to tell you how you can farm them outside of this time-gated metas, how you can farm them over and over again. So our channel from Arcana, and let's get into it. So first, why are these so sought after? How can you make gold out of these currencies? Well, by making weapons. In each secretly obscure map with one currency. For Archipelago, it's a static charges. Static charges and a case of capture lighting. So the static charges, 250 of them, transform into one case of capture lighting. For Amnytas, it's the patch of Stardust, and you need to you can transform 250 pinches of Stardust into one patch of Stardust. And for inner nayos, you need the what's the word? Let me see here. Calcified gasps. There you go. Calcified gasp, and 250 of these ones gets you one clot of congelated screams. Each of these ones can be transformed into weapons. So you can see here, the Archipelago ones can be transformed into Storm Eye weapons, Stormforged into Stormforged, and the inner nayos, the screams can be transformed into Grieving Consecrated Serix. All of these weapons are very, very expensive. As you can see here they're like almost 10 gold in each of the scenarios. Actually, in the Archipelago are almost like 16. The Amnytas are like almost 17 here. I guess the Serix ones are the most cheap ones. But yeah, you can sell them for a lot of gold. Or, as I said before, you can save them for your legendary obsidian armor. The way that you usually get them are by doing the meta every day. It gives you one big currency that you can transform into one of these weapons. So essentially 16 gold, 17 gold each time you do one of these metas. But there are other ways to collect them. Not only, you can always, of course, just... Oh, I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I pressed that, but there you go. Not only you can do events in all of these maps, right? Just farming them over and over again to get infinite currency. You can also, for example, for Archipelago and Amnytas, you can do the Secrets of the Obscure reward track in PP and Warpers World, and it'll give you large static charges for Archipelago and large pinches of Stardust for Amnytas. They're very, very useful. You're just doing your, doing your Warpers World, you're just doing your PvP matches, getting gold, regardless, and you're also getting currency. You like that if you don't want to do the maps themselves. If you want to do the maps themselves or not do the events, what you can do is you can see that there's this little automatic in the maps. These ones, if you collect them, you're gonna see that you actually get, boom, you get the same currency from the map into this into your wallet by just collecting them. This is daily get kept, by the way, though. You can only get 100 of Archipelago and Amnytas and 300 out of inner nayos. But getting them, it's very, very easy, and you can do it while you're collecting while you're doing your metas. For example, we're at the end of the part where you put the torches. You can actually, after you kill this little event, you can go here, collect this ones here. Then you have to move over here for the little for the boss gate thing to happen. And then while you're here, you can actually go to this place here. So I'm gonna go here right now. And you're gonna be able to collect this little magic that is in order to get to this little mastery that you can see here. You just, climb up, boom, and very easily get everything. Then after that, I would heavily recommend you into your Griffin. And while you're getting closer to this place, you can also get the ones that are around this spider, which is very close to the part where the meta is. And you have to wait like 2 minutes anyways, so you can just collect all of the magic right here. And then you're not gonna be done, but you can do this little run a few times, and you're gonna be, and you're gonna be happy. After the meta, honestly, you might as well. This most likely will have a spawned, so you just do the, collect this ones here, do the boss again. Then go right here and do it all over again. Just do this little lap. There's also a few of them right here in Hater's Dominion, especially on this side, that you can collect if you're missing some each time, but it's probably not necessary. You're probably gonna be done just doing this lap a few times, and you can always just change maps, to another instance to reset it. For Archipelago, I would heavily recommend you to get it from Dorknor's Light while you're climbing the little tower. You can actually do this after doing the meta as well, from the top to the bottom. Usually I do it from the bottom to the top because it's pretty easy anyways. And after you get to the top of the tower, you can actually do your greater arcane chest run, which is very, very nice. But yeah, you just go to this little waypoint here and you start climbing up the tower while collecting the volatile magic. I actually already did this, so I'm not getting anything, as you can see here. After the after you got the daily cap, you actually cannot get any more. You just only get experience, which is still worth having, right? It's definitely worth getting. But as you can see here, I'm just collecting it and getting to the top. And there's also a big amount of while you're doing the meta, there's a good amount of points where the volatile magic is going to be around you. So if you see any of them, especially there's going to be a little circle while in Dorknor's Light right here on the bottom on the furnace that you're going to be able to collect while you're doing the meta and the color part. And you should definitely do it when you're there. But there's other moments, there are other parts around the map. This map is it's full of them, where you just go and just just collect as much as you can while you're doing it. Might as well do 2 things at a time. I think that's a very good idea. Yeah, and then you go to the top, and then you can start your greater arcane chest run by just going through to here and the rest of the route that people usually do. I actually made a video about that specific route, and you can see it in the description. For Amnytas, it gets a bit more difficult. The place, there's only one place where you can actually get them, so you're gonna have to repeat it over and over again. It doesn't take you that many times, though. It's not that difficult, and you can always, as I said before, change maps. I'm sure there are some parts where there are a bit of currency lying around, but it's not really stacked up for what I've seen. If anyone has seen any other better place for this, you can tell me, but I don't think there is. So I would just go through this little waypoint. As you can see, you can even get the little line gliding thing. Actually, no, it goes the other way, does it? No, it does go this way. There you go. And you can see that there's this little volatile magic place where you see a lot of it just floating around, and you can just go into your sky skill. Honestly, probably you go for the upper ones, and then for the bottom ones you just do a little lap. You just go up, collect this one. You can use your updrafts if you're getting lower, and you get here. You get it very easily, right? You just get everything here and you're happy. Look at that. Isn't that nice? You almost got everything now. Pog. And then you just change maps to do it again, and you're just and then once you're done, you're just done. You just did the 3 maps and you got a good amount of currency very easily, very fast, with not that much effort. I guess Amnytas is the most annoying one. I would actually think so. Archipelago is very easy. Inner nayos is pretty easy. But Amnytas, you kind of have to go out of your way to do it. It is something I need to do every day anyways, because I need more of the currency if I want to make it to the to get the 3 sets of the legendary. But it's just gonna have to be what it's had to be. Like, I'm just gonna have to do it, even if it's kind of annoying sometimes. And if I don't have enough, I'm just gonna have to do some events around the place. I actually thought about maybe doing rifts, because I thought, hey, maybe rifts also give you the currency, but they don't, which is very, very sad. So I'm just gonna have to stay here and just do this every day, so I can have all the currency I need. And you can see here that also there's a little arc to kind of like traverse to the other island, but this is the only good place to farm them on. If you can see a map, you can always just wait for them to respawn. They don't take that much time anyways, probably around 10 minutes, and you'll be fine. But there you go. That's the way that I get it, and that's the way that you can get this currency, and you'll make some gold while collecting some orbs. Isn't that crazy? I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty easy. Maybe one day I'll do a little like Griffin speedrun, where I just collect all of them in my speedrun on my Griffin very, very fast. But until then, I guess you're gonna have to wait for the next video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you guys around. Love you all. Bye bye.